Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome everyone to Mazama High School's 34th commencement exercise. Today we are honoring 176 members of the graduating class of 2013. It's my privilege to introduce the board chair for the Klamath County School District, Mr. Steve Lowell, and our district representative is our business director, Renee Ferguson. I'd like to welcome Nikki Duval and Jimmy Marquette, our all-school body president and vice president.
Today we graduate. Today we grow up. Welcome fellow graduates, family members, friends, and Mazama students and faculty. Today we're here together to celebrate this wonderful ceremony for this class of 2013. And Jimmy and I are not going to make you wait much longer.
We both look back at our 4 years here at Mazama High School and reflect on all the great memories we have had. We are so proud and want to say congratulations, class of 2013, and wish the best of luck wherever you may take it.
We want to end with these closing words. Be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. Dr. Seuss. Let's graduate. Performing together, America the Beautiful.
Mazama High School's Band and Choir.
With that, it's my honor to introduce the 2013 Valedictorians and Salutatorians for Mazama High School. The Valedictorians are Megan Aho, Kristen Patterson, Morgan Petchel, Anna Reynolds, Tiffany Taylor. Our salutatorians are Angela Haskins and Ashley Holden.
The class of 2013. Some may say we're not the most unique, the most spirited, or the most memorable class ever to pass through the halls of Mazama, but we are here We are united, and let's face it, we are ready to get our diplomas and move on to the next phase of our lives. In the last 4 years, we have grown together through late-night chem labs, obnoxious English essays, no offense, I'm sorry, bad procrastination habits, gagging over science labs, and waiting anxiously for this day to arrive. It wasn't until this past year that we realized how much we have truly gone through over the past 4 years. But boy, what an experience it has been. We don't want to bore you to death with a lengthy graduation speech, so let's get on with it.
Whether it's being the only students in the Klamath Basin to eat on and hang out around trash cans, the memories of threatening to trash can the freshmen, or possibly even getting trash canned yourselves, our lives the past 4 years have revolved around something others think is gross. But they are our traditions, our memories, and no one else has to understand them but us. We all have at least one special memory from high school that we will never forget. It might be something to do with the famous trash cans. It might be piling all of your friends in the car and going to Taco Bell on North Shore for lunch. Or it might be dealing with the crazy parking lot after school in our unpredictable Klamath Falls weather. Although if your favorite memory from high school is dealing with the parking lot, you might have done something wrong. The memories of hanging out with your friends at your spot in the hallway, or getting asked to a dance by that special someone will stick with you forever. Of course, not all the memories have been good. We have struggled over these past 4 years with our own obstacles that each of us has had to face, but look at us now. We got through them. We overcame all of the doubts and showed the community what we could do. Now it's time to move on and show the world what we are still capable of. Although it's the next phase of our lives that will allow us to make many more memories, high school has offered us with all quite a few.
One thing I've enjoyed about Mazama the last 4 years is being able to see the accomplishments and successes of our peers. We have had a number of state and even national competitors and finalists in our FBLA program, great band performances at almost every home game, choir performances, and many school productions that show off the amazing talent of the members of our drama club. We had wrestlers, cross-country runners, and track athletes compete at state, and bowling, basketball, soccer, and football teams have brought home conference championship titles, as well as a few state titles. Abraham Lincoln said, "I am a success today because I had a friend who believed in me, and I didn't have the heart to let him down." Much of our success comes from the hard work of each individual or team participating. However, when we do succeed and exhibit the talent that we have here at Mazama, it has been a reflection of our entire school and the support that it has given. We have all had our peers behind us, encouraging us to do our best, and our determination to not let our student body down has pushed us to achieve such greatness over the course of our high school career. The assemblies held at Mazama are something that we've all been involved in during our time here, and they have provided us with many memories. This year, we have had assemblies that have been touching and sad, such as honoring the students lost over the course of the year, and the assembly for our sparrow, Dominic Brody. There have also been assemblies to celebrate Mazama's athletic success, as well as the accomplishments of many clubs and classes available. Some of the most fun and memorable assemblies are the ones that we were able to embarrass our teachers. Over the course of the past 4 years, we have seen Mr. Siders get his hair shaved by the cross-country team, teachers answer questions about their spouses, and teachers dancing along to Thriller by Michael Jackson. So whether you enjoyed the assemblies or are happy to be done with them, there have definitely been some interesting ones.
One of my favorite memories from high school is going to the games with my friends. Whether it was watching volleyball or soccer, I can say my favorite games to attend were the football games. Even though half the time I had no clue what was going on down on the field, I had a great time playing pep band songs, cheering in the stands, and marching down the field for a halftime show. After the games, my friends and I were never ready to go home, but most of us know Klamath Falls isn't known for its nightlife. Some would head to Denny's where it seemed like you always saw someone you knew, and others would venture off to find the perfect spot for stargazing and endless hours of laughter. But over the course of the past 4 years, I've learned that it didn't matter so much where we all hung out.
It was being with the people that you most care about that was most important. The memories that have been made on nights like these are ones that will stick with me for the rest of my life. Because when someone says high school, that's exactly where my mind takes me. The football stadium, filled with music from the band, and late night laughter under the stars or in a crowded restaurant.
We're going to take a trip to the past for a minute or two, back to the good old days. Because let's face it, our generation had better movies, cartoons, and music than the current one. Nothing beats those Saturday morning cartoons, whether it's Rocket Power, Doug, Scooby-Doo, Hey Arnold, or the Rugrats. As for music, Justin Bieber will never have anything on NSYNC or the Backstreet Boys. We have grown up watching High School Musical, Freaky Friday, Mean Girls, and the original movies that the Disney Channel used to air. As we grow older, our memories lie within the recollection of such classics. The movies, shows, and music we encountered as young kids will remain with us for the rest of our life. And one day, we will show our children what we watched and listened to, and try in vain to explain that at one time, they were considered popular and cool. As we look back on our lives so far, it is clear that our generation has witnessed many ups and downs in the world. I'm sure that everyone here can remember when the Twin Towers fell, or when we elected our first African-American president. In 2004, we were in the 3rd grade and Facebook was launched. In 2007, as we ended our 6th grade year, the original iPhone was released from Apple. Over the course of the past 12 years alone, we have seen 3 major hurricanes, countless devastating tornadoes, and had lived through the world ending twice during our junior year alone. Once on prom night. And today, on June 9th, 2013, all of us sitting here will start a new chapter in our lives. We will venture on as adults in a world where tragedies are overcome with the help of others, and people fight for what they believe in. For the last 18 years, we have watched as citizens of the world around us, many things happen. We can no longer simply sit back and watch. In our lifetimes, we could potentially see the cure for cancer and a million other technological advances. And we will be the generation responsible for the creation of these things.
Today marks the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. Regardless of where we have chosen to go, or what we think we want to do with our lives after college, we all share one common goal: to be happy and successful. And thanks to our time here at Mazama, we have the skills necessary to begin this journey. However, it is not just the teachers, staff, administrators, and mentors that deserve our thanks. They played a major role in our success, but they got to be done with us after the bell rang to end class. On the other hand, our family and friends dealt with us all the time, during the moments of self-doubt, extreme stress, and days when our attitude, and occasionally the attitudes of those around us, got the best of us, and they helped us through it all. To me, family isn't just those who we share a blood relation with. Our family is made up of those who are always there for us, and who we support in return. It was these people who both celebrated our accomplishments and guided us through our failures. And it is with this group of people that we celebrate what today really means, that, ready or not, we are moving on.
After today, we no longer have to pretend to be sick to get out of school. We no longer have to have an appointment once a week for the doctors to go check out an illness called senioritis. We are done and we are free. We don't have to count down to the next holiday, but instead make our own holidays as we see fit. We can actually use Wikipedia now without having to hide it. Until we go to college, that is. However, it wasn't all that bad. I mean, we learned time management, didn't we? Some of us stayed up all night writing a 10-page essay and slept all day through class. Top-notch prioritization skills. All the teachers have told us that procrastination is a bad thing, but I think they just meant it was hard to control. Clearly it wasn't all that bad because we were sitting here right now graduating from high school. Must have done something, right?
Mazama High School has been a great facilitator of learning. The last 4 years, we have learned more than what tests can show. We've learned to work hard, to be a part of something bigger than ourselves, to support one another, and countless other skills that have helped us grow into well-rounded adults ready for our futures. For teaching us all these skills, we owe thanks to our mentors, counselors, teachers, and staff members. These people have worked hard to get the most out of us. A good teacher is like a candle. It consumes itself to light the way for others. We've been fortunate enough to be surrounded by exemplary people. Most students will reflect fondly on one or several teachers, and not just because of what they taught their students, but how they carried themselves. Who the teacher is can be just as important as what they teach. We picked up on their subtle idiosyncrasies and will remember those long after we have forgot their lessons. As I think back on some of my favorite teachers and remember the little catchphrases and quirks, the homie don't play that, negative Ghost Rider, questions, comments, concerns, and of course, the deep sigh. All of these experiences and memories we have made here will travel with us and make us smile when we least expect it. So thank you to all of Mazama High School for an amazing 4 years.
While there have been many great memories made in the past 4 years, it is time to move forward and continue to make memories that will shape our lives. As many of you may have heard before, there is a time for everything. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to harvest. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to tear down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to scatter stones and a time to gather stones. A time to embrace and a time to turn away. A time to search and a time to give up. A time to tear and a time to mend. A time to be quiet and a time to speak. A time to love and a time to hate. A time for war and a time for peace. And this is our time now, our time to leave with fond memories and to move on to shine on our own paths. It is our time to graduate and start on the way towards our futures. Even though today feels like the end to a big part of our lives, it is actually the doorway to the beginning of the rest of our lives. Thank you.
Our valedictorians and salutatorians. To announce this year's seniors, I would like to introduce Kathy Throne, Kelly Patsky, Laura Estes, and Steve Siders.
Megan Renee Aho. Danielle Adrian Armentrout. Cara Rochelle Bednar. Karina Sedora Faust. Melissa Renee McHugh. Kristen Allen Patterson. Morgan Ann Petchel. Hannah Elizabeth Reynolds. Tiffany Michelle Taylor. Angela Chiono Haskins. Ashley Nicole Holder. Tyra Lee Jorday. Angelica Noemi Alvarez. Kylie Renee Durant. Kaylee Ann Grigsby. Shelby Lynn Hill. Jack Damon Howell. Jesse Joseph Jordoin. Shane Douglas Keller. Savannah Jo Mallon. James Lehman Marquette. Tyler Peter Moreland. Jamie Nicole Quirk. Jonathan Adrian Reynoso. Caitlin Rebecca Shea. Clinton Jacob Woodens. Kenneth Randall Alaquinez.
Katie.
Sailor Renee Allred. Marissa Nicole Alvarado. Janelle Nicole Anastasi. Melissa Perry Andrews. Kayla Lynn Archer. Karina Lynn Acey. Ashley Lynn Baker. Linnea Joy Bennett. Aaron Benjamin Boatwright. Rosalind Marie Lee Boyette. Ethan Alexander Bosdog. Chelsea Michelle Bryce. Jeremy William Buckland. Kayla Joy Burney. Sarah Marie Bynum. Tori Lillian Carlson. Gabriella Lynn Castro. Leah Marie Cheek. Eric Cisneros. Omar Cisneros. Stephanie Jane Cobb. Timothy John Constable II. Eddie Michael Cook. Josh Brian Cook. Lily Rose Cook. Tyler Jerome Cox. Jeremy James Crowder. Joel Cruz Flores. Megan Christina Cushman. Alice Christine D. Orazio. Garnet Marie Davis. Nathaniel James Dean. Michaela Marie DeValle. Todd Michael Delaney.
Yeah, Todd!
Marcelina Delgadillo. Trevor Jonathan Dara. Catherine Nicole Durr. Catherine Nicole. Amber Rose DeFrame. Rebecca Alexandria Eccles. Cody Grover Edens. Araceli Espana. Jessica Marie Esparza. Taylor Christine Fenides. Jacob Scott Ford. Stephen Kyle Fowler. Trahern Humberto Fox.
Thanks, guys. Sorry.
Bryson Kendrick Franklin. Idalee Garcia. Jessica Carmen Garcia. Rafael Garcia. Michelle Ruthie Ann Gibson. Kyle James Yeoman. Juan Jose Gonzalez. Kaylee Ann Grigsby. Darian Hamilton. Ashley K. Marie Harper. Amanda Lee Harris. Brittany Ann Harris. Brooke Ashley Hartley. Ryan Patrick Haskins. Rachel Renee Havard. Lisa Marie Horton. Nicole Charlene Howard. Levi Jake Huckenberger. Nathan Winterhawk Jackson. Christian Bobby Yonzams. Dean Foster Jones. Kaylin Nicole Kidner. Devin Shay Koger. Michael James Korsmeyer. Samantha Mystique Lamprecht. Meredith Mercedes Lang. Melina May Lashbrook. Taylor Christine Lagarde. Whitney Nicole Marie Leon. Monica Christine Little. Haley Nicole Long. Marcone. Shalane Leanne McLennan. Andrew James McCool. Kayla Kathleen McDaniel. Laura Irene McFarland. Tanner Grant McKinney. Brittany Dawn McLean. Ariana Mendez. Ignacio Mendez. Justin Brock Menifee. Shelby Lane Miller.
Smile for me, son.
Brandon Sean Monteith. Tiani Renee Monteith. Carissa Joanne Morris. Megan Elizabeth Mosier. Michelle Grace Murtha. Justine Emily Nardine. Rebecca Jane Nash.
Good job, baby.
Lisette Navarro. Draymond Tyrone Nelson. Lucio Antonio Ortega.
Leonardo Panuco. Third, Wilbur Parks Hicks. Savannah Irene Partridge. Bethany Leanne Penny. Cassandra Lynn Perez. Amy Leah Prather. Conrad Clay Qualls. Haley Marie Quinn. Marissa Lynn Ramsey.
Haley!
Juanita Rogers.
Haley, you did a good job.
Kiana Christella Mookstool. Sarah Inez Rowell. Sylvia Sanchez Navarro. Joanna Altagracia Sanchez. Skylar Thomas Schramm. Joshua Brian Seal. Julio Sepulveda.
Hey, Josh! Way to go, Skylar!
Brandon Carl Chadell. Cheyenne Amber Dawn Shores. Kayla Geneva Shores. Dylan Robert Smith.
Be careful!
Jesse Raymond Solis. Thomas Allen Stevens.
Joshua Thomas Stokes. Rihanna Marie Stone. Miley Renee Sundet. Serena Louise Thornley. Andres Torres. Samantha Angel Torres. Jamie Rose Totten. Mason Orr Town. Zachary Yancey Townsend. Nicole Leanne Trippett. Luis Valdez. William. Amber Nicole Williams. Jesselyn Demetria Yarbrough. Patrice Zerke. Jesse Reyes Robinson.
Stay back here.
Edmundo Marina Barajas. Alyssa Rose Saylor.
Please welcome our senior class president, Melina Marcon, and vice president, Angelica Alvarez, to give a farewell address.
I got up today ready to take on the world, get my diploma, and have a really long party with the kids I've been going to school with for at least the past 4 years. As I stand before you, I realize that the most of us want to get out of here right now. Our graduation outfits have no flair, and it's really hard to distinguish who's who. Well, we've all taken different paths to get here, and we'll most likely part ways as well. But who cares? We made it. We have gone through what we consider the hardest things we've ever done in a building just yards from here. We got through oral boards and survived the cafeteria food, so clearly we're still doing something good. Today, thanks to all the people who have helped us to become who we are at school. Because as Benjamin Franklin once said, an investment in knowledge pays the best interest. And now we're all so close to the moment we've waited for the past 4 years, graduating. This is where we started, and now where we will end together.
It may be the end of your high school career, but it is now the beginning of the rest of our lives. It is time to get out of your comfortable bubble of familiar faces and make a difference in the world. As we look around, we see the faces that we have seen so frequently the last 4 years. We see friends, relatives, our fellow classmates. These past 4 years, we have made memories that we will cherish and memories that our friends will not let us live down. We have all gained new friends, as well as lost some along the way. We all lost a fellow classmate that will never be forgotten. We have one life, and we should get the most out of it that we possibly can. Mazama's teachers have done their best to give us as much as they could and to prepare us for our future. It is safe to say we definitely would not be here without them. I'd like to thank all the teachers that have helped us along the way, as well as the rest of the staff here at Mazama and everyone's families for attending our graduation. A couple teachers that I feel are so inspirational and really need to be recognized will be Mrs. Story, Mrs. Sturgeon, Mrs. Armentrout, as well as Mrs. Nickerson for being our wonderful advisor. This school would be nothing without them. I am proud to say that this is my senior class and I wouldn't want any other people to share this day with. Never give up and always strive for better. And like Dory said in Finding Nemo, just keep swimming.
Seniors, on behalf of the faculty and staff at Mazama High School, I would like to wish you success and happiness in each of your next steps in life. I share with your parents, your family members, relatives, and friends in congratulating you on your accomplishments and efforts over the past 4 years. At this time, can I have all the seniors please stand? You may now move your tassels from the right to the left. It is my pleasure to present to you Mazama High School's graduating class of 2013.